America, home to many cultures and known as the land of opportunities. For generations, many strive to come here, however, they still struggle to reach a point of success.
Unfortunately, if you are a doctor and an engineer back in your country, it's very difficult to do it of it, to, be a doctor and engineer here.
I think it's highly unfortunate that educated individuals come from another country and can't utilize their education as much to benefit the U.S. economy. I believe that's a lot of also recognition. Are you from a certified university? Do we accept the education you have? Which is, it's kind of unfair for a lot of people coming in who hold high degrees, but it's also viable because you're not sure what type of education they received.
El sueño americano es como venir a hacer lo que no puedes hacer en tu país, crecer sin limitarte, porque aquí la gente es un poco más abierta y tienes, como lo mencioné antes, más oportunidades.
I have always worked with immigrants and refugees. First, I did it with adults, then I worked with children, and now I'm working with immigrant high school students. And I love what I do. I am very passionate about, and that's my American dream. My personal definition is being able to take advantage of opportunities that are given to you, but also to not forget those you left behind, and to work for the well-being of the community. That's my definition of the American dream.
En América tienes un poco más de oportunidades, hay más cultura, la gente es un poco más abierta. En otros países batallas un poco más, pero no estoy peleado con ir a otros países.
So you have to kind of overcome, that people discriminate against you, that you don't speak English, that people may not respect you for who you are because you have to prove yourself.
People trying to transition into the United States via that route, it's very hard because I've worked at fast food restaurants and stuff and met people who had a master's degree in economics, and I was just I'm going for my undergrad degree in economics. Let's hope I can secure a better position than this. But the struggle is very real and apparent for lots of immigrants.
I was doing the cleaning job and the factory job, and I did that for a couple of years. Then when I realized that I was not gonna go back to El Salvador, I decided to go to night school first. So I had to quit my evening job, my cleaning job, to go and learn English. So I was working full-time, I was raising my son, and I was going full-time to school. And sometimes I felt like giving up because it was just too much. But, I had to sort of think about the future and what was ahead. I feel that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel.
El que quiere llegar a trabajar en algo y ser alguien simplemente tiene que echarle ganas, tiene que ponerle todo su empeño, y no siento que es algo que estorbe. Por lo general, la gente que emigra tiene trabajos muy básicos como meseros o en restaurantes. Es muy poca la gente que emigra y llega a tener un puesto muy grande. Que pasa, es muy bueno, ¿no? Pero siento que somos personas y tenemos la misma oportunidad.